Hi, it's Lucy, and today I'm going to be doing the Cozy Autumn book tag. It's been a while since I've done any kind of book tag. Also, pardon my cat because he's eating, and yeah, he's not even supposed to be eating right now, but he would not stop crying, so I fed him. I just felt like doing this, and so I'm gonna do it. This book tag was created by Lucy from the Book Bell. She stole my name. Once again, someone's stealing my name. But she did spell it wrong, so I don't know what that means for her. Also, I'm just kidding. Clearly, lots of people are allowed to be named Lucy. I just like to beat that joke into the ground. I don't know, Lucy's not a super common name, so I always am fascinated whenever I see someone else with my name, even if they do spell it wrong. It's called the Cozy Autumn book tag. All the questions are about autumn, fall time. I have said this before, but I am not really a seasonal person, but it is fall. So I figured might as well do it. And unlike everyone else, I don't start celebrating. I don't acknowledge fall until October because most of September is summer. I prefer summer. So yeah, fall is my second least favorite season. Winter is my least favorite because it's cold, and fall means it's going to be cold. But let's do this tag, why not? The first question is, what book always reminds you of fall/autumn? Like I mentioned, I'm not really a seasonal person, so any book that I associate with fall is usually one that I just happen to have read in the fall. So for this question, I'm going with The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. I read this maybe 3 years ago, and I remember starting the series probably in September, like I had just started school, or the school year around then. So yeah, I associate it with fall, and also it has a red cover. This was one of my favorite books of the year, that year, and also probably one of my favorite books. I don't know, maybe I have to reread it, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. And it does kind of give fall vibes. I think the book might actually take place in fall for most of it. I'm not sure. I could be making that up. The Queen of the Tearling follows a girl who is next in line for the throne, and she's just come of age. So now she is eligible to take the throne. However, the person who was on the throne before her wasn't her mom. It was someone else, because her mom, also known as the former queen, died before she could take over the throne. So the main character ends up having to go into hiding because lots of people don't want her to take over the throne. So now that she's of age, she's going back to the kingdom to take her place and lead the kingdom. And there's a lot more stuff than that. I'm kind of explaining it badly because it's been a long time since I read the synopsis or read it, but it is a really interesting series. The last book in the series was disappointing to me personally. It's kind of, polarizing. So keep that in mind, but the first book is one of the best fantasy books I've ever read. What is your favorite autumnal book cover? The Good Luck Girls by Charlotte Nicole Davis. I read this just last year, and the autumnal vibes to me are just with like the book cover's colors. It's kind of like sunset or sunrise. I think it's sunset probably. And it's like browns and yellows and oranges. So that feels autumn to me, right? That's how it works. And the book, I guess, I feel like a lot of people associate autumn vibes with like fantasy and things like that. So this is a paranormal fantasy. This book follows a group of girls who are known as the Good Luck Girls, and they all live and work at a welcome house, which, thank you, Tucker. Are you done? So this book follows a group of Good Luck Girls who all worked at a welcome house, which is this world's version of, I guess, I don't know what it's called. Basically, they are sex workers in this house, except it is not by choice. You end up having to go on the run after one of them ends up killing someone after a turn of events. And yeah, they have to go on the run and try and basically escape. It's kind of hard to explain, and I'm not really prepared to explain it right now. I should be more prepared, clearly. I'm not. So yes, but it was very interesting. I really enjoyed it when I read it, and there's going to be a sequel, I think. And if you want to see me read it, I do have a reading vlog where I read it along with another book, so I'll leave that link down below. What is your favorite autumnal drink to read with? So I am a person who does drink water. I mostly drink water, and I don't necessarily read with drinks other than water, but my favorite autumnal drink is apple cider. I love apple cider, warm apple cider, cold apple cider. That is my favorite part of autumn. When I was younger, my mom used to just buy me a gallon jug of apple cider, and I love that. Apple cider is way better than apple juice. I don't know why we still sell apple juice when apple cider exists, so yes. Do you prefer to read late at night or early in the morning? I prefer to read late at night, but I also usually go to bed before 11:30, so really not that late at night. But I feel more complete if I like finish a book at like 1 a.m. rather than finishing it at like 1 p.m., if that makes sense. Halloween is coming. What is your favorite spooky read? So I've mentioned this before. I am a big old scaredy cat, so my favorite spooky read is not super scary, and I don't read a lot of books to like replace it as my favorite because I don't read a lot of spooky books. But my current favorite spooky book is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I love this book. When I first read it, I think I've read it 2 or 3 times now, which is saying something because I hardly ever reread books. And it just is so warm and comforting in a weird way because it's literally about a kid who becomes an orphan. But just like the way it's written and the story is told in it, I'm thinking about rereading it now because I've been thinking about it. And I kind of want to get the graphic novel edition because I haven't read the graphic novel. I've only read the regular novel. But yes, like I mentioned, this is about a boy named Bod whose family is killed by the man named Jack. And so Bod ends up under the protection of the ghosts in a graveyard to protect him from the man named Jack. And it's just about him growing up in the graveyard and all the things he experiences. It's really like nice. It's just nice to read. It's a middle grade, so it has that feel. And I feel like Neil Gaiman is really good at doing that atmosphere. So I really enjoyed it. And to go along with this, what is the ultimate comfort read for you? For me, it's really anything that I read when I was younger, although I don't really reread things that I read when I was younger now. So I kind of don't really have one right now. I think I would have answered this differently before this summer, but I don't really feel comforted by that book series by now, from She Who Must Not Be Named. So yeah, it's kind of up in the air, so I don't really have a true answer for this question, but like generally I do feel more comforted by like books that I just read when I was younger. It made me feel happy, but like any middle grade really, because I find that middle grade that adults enjoy tends to just have like that nice warm feeling. What is your favorite autumnal reading snack? Like I mentioned, I love apple cider, so to go along with that, I love apple donuts. I love pumpkin spice everything. I am basic. I love pumpkin spice lattes. I love pumpkin bread. I love pumpkin pie. I'm the only person in my family who likes pumpkin pie, but I like it. I like pumpkin bread, pumpkin muffins. If you can put pumpkin in it, I will eat it. I love pumpkin flavored anything, which is really weird because I don't like any other squash. And I probably wouldn't like pumpkin if you tried to feed it to me like a vegetable. I need it in a dessert. So yeah. But I also wouldn't like squash as a dessert like other squash. So putting that out there. But yes, those 2 things, apple donuts and pumpkin, literally anything. The angle definitely changed a little bit. Sorry about that. I kicked the camera. But yes. So next question is, what is your favorite autumnal candle to burn whilst reading? So I definitely do love candles. I burn candles whenever. It's not particularly while reading, but I recently got a bunch of candles actually, and I'm planning to do like a haul video with the candles and like other stuff I got for my home on my other channel that I never post on, but I am planning to post a video on it with the other candles. Yes, long-winded self-advertisement, but yes. But one of the candles that I recently got is this pumpkin spice one. It doesn't look as good right now, and also it's not focusing. Here we go. It doesn't look as good right now because I did burn it. I was contemplating whether I should burn it. I have another video clip of what it looked like before, and basically it had like the white part was like whipped on top and it really looked like a pumpkin spice latte. And I'm thinking about getting another one just to like sit and not burn because it looks really cute, and I'm a little sad that I did burn it. But yeah, it smells pretty good and it's pumpkin spice flavored because like I said, I love pumpkin spice anything. So it's really cute, and I'll probably do something with the jar when I'm done. And the last question I think is, when you're not reading, what is your favorite autumnal activity? and I don't really have a lot of autumnal activities. I did mention apple donuts, so apple picking, I actually have only gone apple picking once, and it was last year. So yeah, but that was fun. I've been to a few like pumpkin patches slash, what is it called, like corn maze things. I think I've done that a couple times when I was younger, but I haven't done that recently. And I guess the apple orchard that I went to did have like a maze thingy, but I didn't do that. So yeah, those are the only things that I can think of really. Also, when I was younger, obviously trick-or-treating, Halloween is the only thing really I think of when I think of autumnal. I think of Halloween and the leaves changing. That's it. So yes, I feel like there is probably another question telling you to tag other people, but I didn't write it down, and I also didn't choose anybody to tag. So if you want to do this tag, consider yourself tagged by me. And yes, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've made it this far into the video, comment a leaf emoji. And if you also have any other opinions about any of the things that I said in this video, also leave that in a comment down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make more videos where I talk about books, and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a video. And what else is there? Follow me on my social media. I have Twitter, Goodreads, and Instagram, where I have pictures of my cat. This is my cat. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!